UValleyRadio.net. Good afternoon. I'm Robert Miguel. It is time for Friday Night Live at Broadway 830, 100 East Main Street in downtown Uvalde, featuring the rising stars of Texas music. And we've got our very special guest this week from College Station, making the trip down. We got Morgan Ashley. Hello.
What's up? How's it going?
It is good to see you.
Good to see you.
Man, it's been a while.
Yeah, glad to be here.
Normally we catch up at like some of those Texas Music Awards.
Yep.
The most recent one was the T3R. I don't think you were there, were you, this time around?
I was not.
Yeah, it was weird. You were very missed.
I know, and I had the FOMO, of course, but I was in Nashville, actually. I had booked a songwriting retreat before I realized, that it was the T3R weekend. So, it worked out, but I definitely am sad that I missed out on it.
Yeah, well, we all missed you,
yeah.
And it's really good to catch up with you now. So we're going to get right into some music. So we got beers coming, and we're getting kind of set up here at the live broadcast. Again, tonight is Friday Night Live, Broadway 830, 100 East Main Street, downtown Uvalde. Delicious artisan pizza, cold craft beer. Morgan Ashley performing from 7 to 10 right out here in the patio. It is a beautiful, kind of warm, but still beautiful day in Uvalde, Texas, downtown Uvalde. And it's also Uvalde Honey Fest weekend. So lots of reasons to come on out here and enjoy some live music and have a good time. We're going to do a song. I think this might be the very first song. No, might be the second song I played from you on the radio. It's called Rodeo Cowboy. And this is UvaldeRadio.net with Friday Night Live.
He wears his spurs like a tattoo. I've never seen him not covered in red dirt. He has a white horse named Blue. Nothing and no one will ever come first than that rodeo. He's a rodeo cowboy, never gonna settle down. He's a one-night stand, moving from town to town. The summertime sadness that you can't fight through. Oh, rodeo cowboy, never gonna settle down with you. Boots worn down to the soles, making small winnings and barely getting by, living off snuff and coke. Left his heart in Alpine for that rodeo. He's a rodeo cowboy, never gonna settle down. He's a one-night stand, moving from town to town. A summertime sadness that you can't fight through. A rodeo cowboy, never gonna settle down with you. Never gonna settle down. I know you think he can change. For your sake, I hope he does. You're going blind to the fire range, 'cause all he'll ever love is that rodeo. Ooh, that rodeo. He's a rodeo cowboy, never gonna settle down. He's a one-night stand, moving from town to town. A summertime sadness that you can't fight through. A rodeo cowboy, never gonna settle down with you.
UvaldeRadio.net on a Friday Night Live. Morgan Ashley, Rodeo Cowboy.
Yeah,
and I'm Robert, and we're getting ready to see Morgan Ashley perform tonight here at Broadway 830. We're going to call it part of the Uvalde Honey Festival. And Morgan, it's good to see you. I saw you on a video just yesterday. I was watching YouTube videos, and you were on a TV show in Houston recently.
Yes.
Promoting the new song.
Yes.
First of all, you were great. You looked amazing. The hosts were
Thank
funny.
you.
They were cool people.
They were.
And your performance with the band was just fantastic.
Yes, well, I'm so glad we're practicing that going into it because we had, since it being like a brand new single, it was a brand new song for us learning it. But we went in there and pulled it off. I was like, I didn't want to know how many people were actually going to be watching so that I could keep my composure.
But it was a real fun treat for me. Now, I've seen you on stage. I've seen you accept awards. I've heard you and talked to you on the radio, but I've never seen you in kind of a television, you know what I mean, setting. So it was a real treat to see you sitting there on the couch, being interviewed by those overly enthusiastic TV types. I mean, radio, we're a whole different we're a whole different type of personality.
Totally.
Right? The TV guys are all like cues and faces and smiles, and it's like very saccharine, I think. I'm not trying to be mean.
Yeah,
it's just, radio's a little bit more real, wouldn't you say? And now that you got experience with both?
I feel that. Yeah, it's like, okay, everybody get ready. 3,
right.
2, all right.
You're like on a Wayne's World there.
Yeah, it's like you gotta get in character.
But yeah, again, you look great. It was fun. So was that your first big TV debut?
It was the biggest TV performance that I've done. I've been on, like local television in College Station where I live.
Yeah.
But that was big. The number one daytime television show in Houston.
The Houston
the
market.
third largest city in Texas. So, yeah. I actually still don't know how many people saw it, but
well, one more saw it on YouTube yesterday. So,
yeah, perfect.
So I was real proud of you. I just wanted to kind of mention that.
Thank you.
So you're out kind of promoting the new single, which is Crazy in Love, right?
Yes.
So we're going to get you to play that live for us.
Perfect.
Just like you did on TV.
Love it.
A little less pressure, right? Because it's just radio.
Yeah.
But let's go on. Since we talked about your band was performing it, let's talk about the band. Are these the guys that you got kind of roped in to be your real band?
Yeah. The fiddle player actually plays with the Teague Brothers band, so
cool.
I snagged him on a Monday, to come do the TV show with us.
Wait, I know. Is this don't they have a new guy? Is this the new guy or the old guy, or am I wrong?
AJ's been with them for a while. I know that they got a new drummer recently.
Oh, okay. That must be what I'm thinking
maybe
about.
that's what it
Cool.
is. But anyway, wait, what was the question again?
I'm just talking about the band.
Sorry, I totally
So
spaced.
are these your core guys that you're using as Morgan Ashley Band?
Yes. Mostly so. I've been having to hire a bunch of fill-ins here recently, so that's been a whole thing, on its own, learning how to navigate all the band members, but I mean, it's part of it.
So how many would you say, how many musicians do you hired guns maybe do you kind of have on call that you kind of work with that you're rotating through?
Gosh, I feel like so many. I have I make sure to save everybody's number with the instrument that they play,
right.
In there, so that if I need this particular instrument, I just type that into my contact list and just text 10 of them.
Now is the end game is the whole, I guess, are you trying to get a actual band that's just the same, maybe 4 guys or whatever, however that looks?
I would love that. That would be ideal for sure.
But it's hard to do.
It is. It's hard to do. My bass player, he's 19, and he's actually doing an internship this summer in Israel.
Wow.
So we've lost him for a couple of months, but we're hanging in there.
So obviously we've seen you here in Uvalde do some acoustic shows. You're great by yourself. You did our Uvalde Palooza. You've done a couple of shows here.
Yeah.
But how are you digging the option to do the full, because you've been working to get that band on for a while, so how has that been, and what's the balance, or I guess the ratio between solo acoustic Morgan and then band Morgan?
So there's still more acoustic shows than band shows at this point. The goal is definitely to have more band shows than acoustic shows, and now that we've been playing together for about 6-7 months, I feel like I'm finally comfortable in the band setting. And I just want to play band shows every weekend, with the Thursday acoustic to, set the weekend off.
And that's a good warm up too, kind of. Well, there's they're very different types of shows too, right? So what do you what's been the hardest part, I guess, in adjusting to a full band show?
I would say making sure that we have some good dancing music, because I do think that a lot of my originals are can be pretty rock, have a lot of rock vibes.
Interesting.
Maybe not necessarily a two-step-in type situation. So we really have to focus on like what kind of set list we're putting together
People
to go
want
to a
dance,
dance hall.
and they want to
Yeah.
hear songs that they know and that they can get out to the dance floor, right? So
Right.
you've got to navigate and balance that. You know, you're at this point where you
Yep.
are
Yep.
of putting the stuff that everybody knows and loves already, and then peppering in the right amount of your own original stuff.
Absolutely.
So interesting, and the bands, I guess the guys are loving it. They're just having a good time.
I think they're having a good time. So
On stage, has it been? Have there been any? Has it been difficult to just kind of claim your spot or moving? That's the thing too, right? Just kind of knowing where you are and who's moving around, and
Right.
you don't want to run into somebody. I mean, when you're used to having the space to yourself, right? I mean, there's something there, right?
For sure. I know that there was one time we were in the middle of a song and I was like paying attention to what each of them were doing. We were in a solo section and I got sidetracked just listening to the music that we were playing and looked over at my guitar player thinking that we were playing extra long, like we needed to stop the song. And he was like, we haven't even done the last chorus yet. And I was like, oh man, I totally forgot.
You just kind of just escaped in the
Yeah.
moment of things.
Yeah.
Well, that's a good problem to have.
Yeah,
when
totally.
you're getting absorbed into your own music. That's a good thing. Well, again, we got Morgan Ashley. She's performing here tonight for Friday Night Live, Broadway 830, 100 East Main Street, downtown Uvalde. The award-winning Morgan Ashley. We're going to talk more about your credentials in just a minute. Let's go and play some more music. One of your, I guess this was maybe your last single, was it Warning Label?
Yes.
Your last one?
Yep.
So let's go and do that one. I know this one, this is one that had the video for it?
Yes.
The cool video? Give us a quick rundown, a review of that, and then we'll get the song on.
Yeah, so basically, this woman is with a guy who is just running around and meeting girls at the bar, and it's this, very big, dramatic, blow up type of argument out on the dance floor. And the fun fact about it is that it's a true story, and the video perfectly portrays exactly
how it went down.
Exactly
And this
how
is
it went down.
one of your friends, right?
Yes.
That's kind of telling her story. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It's a great video, great song, so let's check it out. Morgan Ashley, this one's called Warning Label, and this is Friday Night Live on UvaldeRadio.net.
Giving me anxiety, trying to read between the lines. You only see one side of me. You don't even realize. Sometimes you say shit that ain't funny, but you don't think I'm funny. I don't know what step to take. I don't know whose heart will break. I wish you would've gone with a warning label. Maybe I would be just a little more stable. Yeah, I take you in small doses, avoid the explosives. I wish you would've gone with a warning label. Oh.
UvaldeRadio.net on a Friday night live here at Broadway 830 100 East Main Street. Beautiful downtown Uvalde. It is Uvalde Honey Festival weekend. If you're just joining us, we've got Morgan Ashley performing tonight, 7 to 10 p.m. here on the Broadway 830 Outdoor Courtyard. We just heard her song called Warning Label. It's just another quick review. Lots is going on tonight. If you're a rock and roll fan, Siphon is playing tonight in the Uvalde Honey Festival stage right in front of the Uvalde Grand Opera House. Tomorrow night, well, let me start beyond that, earlier than that. Tomorrow afternoon from 1 to 3, Natalie Rose is going to be at the Uvalde Cabinetry Car Show, which is part of the Honey Festival. Then I believe at 3 p.m. we've got the Will Rhodes Band performing. And then around 7:30, William Beckman headlines. And it's all free shows here in the beautiful downtown Uvalde. For details, go to uvaldehoneyfest.org, or is it com? I can't remember. I really should do my research. But the important thing is tonight, Morgan Ashley. All right.
Yeah, buddy.
From College Station. So how was the trip, and how was the trip with your road buddy, your companion?
Yes, it was good actually. He stayed on my shoulder most of the trip. And then whenever he had enough of his nap, he got in a little cup holder and we were playing. He's a marmoset monkey.
I was going to say, we're not talking about your boyfriend or anything.
Yeah.
You got a monkey on your back, Morgan.
I got a monkey. It's been a long time coming. I've wanted one since I was in middle school.
Really?
Yep. It's just been a thing. And
so, okay, first of all, why? Why have you always wanted a monkey?
Yeah, so my parents and I went to Gallery Furniture in Houston. They were going to buy some furniture, and at the time, if you bought a piece of furniture, you got to take a picture with the monkey. And so I got to take a picture with the monkey, and I love animals, and I just fell in love with the idea of owning a monkey.
First of all, Gallery Furniture, what a great gimmick. I
know.
Yeah, who would have thought, right?
Totally. Mattress Mag's got it going on.
So as a kid, most of us grow out of those kind of, but not Morgan Ashley.
Yeah, no.
Keep wanting that monkey. Gotta have that monkey.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Another fun fact about it is that I created this little box, like arts and crafts. I made this box that was the monkey fund.
No way.
Yeah, and I collected change in it. So, I wasn't making major moves or anything, and
right.
I finally got him. So.
But that's serious.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what is it how did you finally realize, and how did you get the money together, or what made you go ahead and, flip the switch and go, okay, I'm getting the monkey now. What's going on?
Yeah.
What happened there?
Well, my tax return is how I was able to get him. But basically, I had been following this exotic animal ranch for years.
Everybody else is like Louis Vuitton, Prada. She's like, no, I'm buying this monkey.
Yeah, no, for real. I knew exactly where I was going to get him at for years. And so... Anyway, it was kind of an impulse decision, really, because I got an email from them, because I'm on the mail list, saying that there was a baby available who needed a home.
Wow.
And
you had the money.
I was ready.
Yeah.
So
that's fantastic. So how long have you had him, and what's been the most fun part of him so far?
Yeah, I've had him for about 3 weeks, and he grew attached to me within the first couple of days, and I think the funnest thing is that he just stays attached to my body most of the day, at work, and he doesn't mind when I'm singing and playing the guitar.
Wow.
He'll try to steal my guitar pick, or he'll just be running around everywhere. So it's totally exceeded my expectations. Besides the pee and the poo, that's the thing. He pees and poos everywhere on everything.
I was going to ask, what's the hard part? What's the hardest part of it? Is that it?
That's it, and he does bite.
Really? He's a biter?
He bites the crap out of you. If he's mad, he has a play bite, of course, that doesn't hurt, but he can break skin if he wants to.
Man, I'm getting the heebie-jeebies. I'm thinking about that movie Outbreak with Dustin Hoffman, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, man, it's crazy. I never want to get bit by no monkey.
Right.
Seen too many movies. But no, it seems like you're really happy, and that's cool. It's nice to have a little companion.
I know, for sure.
I'm gonna still hang with my cat, because I can leave him at home as well. But it's great that you brought him here in Uvalde, so he can say he's been in Uvalde.
Well, and I can leave him at home, but I brought him since I'm staying overnight.
And what's his name again? again?
Milo.
Milo.
Music
okay.
Monkey Milo.
Music Monkey Milo. Morgan Ashley's Music Monkey Milo.
Yeah,
Ooh, that's a nice
I
alliteration.
created Music Monkey Publishing years ago for like registering my songs. So
That's
it's
awesome.
all coming together.
Well, sounds like you're crazy in love with that guy, and that's my segue
Yeah.
into the new song. So you got a brand new single.
Perfect.
Why don't we have you play it right now, and then
would love
we'll
to.
come out and talk all about it, okay?
All right.
So again, we are live at Broadway 830. It's Friday Night Live. Morgan Ashley in from College Station performing tonight here in the patio. Come on out and get some delicious artisan pizza, some hot wings, some pasta. They've got some cold craft beer and all kinds of drink specials. I'm going to talk about those a little bit later. But right now, Morgan Ashley with her brand new single. It's called Crazy in Love. Y'all check it out live right here on UvaldeRadio.net.
I got a feeling that I can't shake, keeping me up into the morning hours, burning inside me like a wild flame. And right now I'm feeling so empowered. Oh, maybe it's your soft lips, lightning blue eyes, all the way you hold me at night. Your sweetest candy got me hooked, got me crazy, but I think I'm in love. You and me, we got a beautiful thing, a chemical, criminal reaction. It's taking off in a raging blaze. No, you can't stop the attraction. Maybe it's your soft lips, lightning blue eyes, all the way you hold me at night. Your sweetest candy got me hooked, got me crazy, but I think I'm in love. I'm in love. You're the can't quit, won't quit habit. I'm drawn to all of the madness. You're the can't quit, won't quit habit. I'm drawn to all of the madness. Maybe it's your soft lips, lightning blue eyes, all the way you hold me at night. Your sweetest candy got me hooked, call me crazy. I might be crazy. You like my crazy. I'm in love. Whoa, I'm in love.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
Crazy in Love, Morgan Ashley. That's her brand new single live on UvaldeRadio.net for Friday Night Live. Wow, that was awesome.
Thank you.
You sound so good every single time.
Cool.
Just like the records.
Cheers.
It's awesome. Yes, cheers. Here we go.
There we
drink
go.
our beers before they get too hot, man.
Yeah, that's right.
It's a warm night out here. So if you were listening here in Uvalde, you got time to get on out here. 7 p.m. Morgan Ashley till 10 p.m. on the patio. Cold beer, drink it fast though. 'Cause it's a little warm.
I know. You got to get the small one and drink it fast.
Delicious pizza and wings and great stuff. And let me mention these drink specials. The $5 Big Daddy's got tequila, grenadine, and orange juice. $3 Salty Papa has vodka, grapefruit juice, and rimmed with salt. And the $5 Old Fart has melon liqueur, banana liqueur, coconut rum, and pineapple juice.
Oh, I bet
Those
that's
are your
good.
June specials here at Broadway 3.0. Obviously, a little tip to Father's Day there. So, but Morgan's here, ready to perform the new song there. Go ahead and tell us about Crazy in Love, the inspiration, and what's going on there.
Yeah. So I wrote this song probably like 5 years ago or so, when I thought that I was crazy in love.
Yeah.
And my goal going into it was, not to write a typical love song that, is in like the major key and it's like, oh, this is obviously a love song or whatever.
Right.
Which, I mean, the title says that. But the vibes of the song with it being like minor, it's like very mysterious, and the fiddle in there, I mean, it's just like almost haunting.
We were talking about, your performance on TV on that Houston show, and you alluded to that you really dug the fiddle in the arrangement.
Yes.
And then, when you guys did it live, it was definitely a standout of the performance.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It's interesting how it is almost mysterious and almost eerie for a really kind of, it's a love song, you know what I mean? But it does have that air of mystery to it. That's an interesting dynamic. That kind of reminds me of like Old Dominion. You don't sound like Old Dominion, but you ever notice that their songs are kind of melancholy, with kind of a upbeatness.
Right.
That's kind of a weird juxtaposition.
Right.
Interesting, yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
So.
But you do that really well. I mean, it's cool that what you write and what you sing, where you take notes isn't always the place people typically take them. I guess is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I totally get that. And the follow-up, the end of the story, ends with a song that's also out called Girl FYI.
That's right.
So if you're curious how that story ended, you can go listen to that song.
That was one of your more recent singles, too. Love that song.
Yeah.
It's a great song as well, too. Well, we love the tune, and we're excited that you're here, especially to promote the track. And how's it been? Have you getting out to do any radio promotion, and how's that been for you?
I have not. I've been really bad about that this go round. I have.
Well, you got a new monkey in your life.
I have a monkey.
Yeah.
I made a garden recently, and I have 10 chickens as well. So I'm just like, I don't know what era I'm in, like old lady era. In my 20s.
That is crazy, Morgan. So what is your typical day like? I mean, are you do you have the day job? Are you gigging regularly? I mean, what's the day in the life normally for you going?
I ideally wake up at 5 a.m. and go to a workout. I maybe do that 3 times a week, but I have to be at work by 7. I hear you. Sometimes I don't go at all, but. Then I have to go to work, and Milo just hangs out and makes my desk his playground for most of the day, and then I go home and do a little songwriting and checking on the chicken in the gardens, the chickens in the garden.
You're becoming like, now the Morgan Ashley I know is kind of a party girl.
Yeah.
And now you sound more like an old soul.
I know.
It's just a new phase, and will this phase affect your future songwriting?
I guarantee that it probably will. Going through different stages of life, I feel like I was just thinking about that the other day, actually, like thinking about an artist and how all their albums, and what that says about them and how they've grown musically or whatever. So I think it's cool, but I've definitely turned into a little homebody.
Well, just in the time that I've known you, I know that early on you were very rodeo girl themed, because that's kind of your upbringing. That's what you did when you were younger. Then you've gone through your kind of, sassy breakup girl, Taylor Swifty kind of, let's breakups and what I mean, angry girl phase.
Yep.
And now you're the girl raising chickens and having a monkey and kind of chill. So maybe we'll see what the future holds.
I know I'm very content in my little independent life here, so we'll see what happens.
We're going to do another song. We're going to come up and wrap it up here and get you ready to get on stage, because we're running a little bit late. But let's see, the one I've got on tap here is called Back to Austin. Give me a quick intro on that one, because
Back to Austin is that sassy, breakup song from that era. So.
Well, y'all check it out again. Morgan Ashley here at Friday Night Live. We're UvaldeRadio.net.
I heard you knocking at 2 a.m. Saw your old truck sitting in my drive. There's lipstick on your collar once again. It's a different day, the same old life. 2 many late nights down on 6th Street. Don't think I don't know what's going on. You'll try to convince me that I'm crazy. You're still just a player on the road. Why don't you get on back to Austin? Don't need you here in San Antone. You tried to play me for a fool, you know that's just what you do when it's wrong. You had no chances, now you lost them. Oh, hook 'em back to Austin. Think I'll forgive you, but hell no. Let's make it quick and not drag this on. Take your heartache and your beat up guitar. Just sing yourself a sad country song. Why don't you get on back to Austin? Don't need you here in San Antone. You tried to play me for a fool, you know that's just what you do when it's wrong. You had no chances, now you lost them. Oh, hook 'em back to Austin. Why don't you get on back to Austin? Don't need you here in San Antone. You tried to play me for a fool, you know that's just what you do when it's wrong. Why don't you get on back to Austin? Don't need you here in San Antone. You tried to play me for a fool, you know that's just what you do when it's wrong. You had no chances, now you lost them. Oh, hook 'em back to Austin. Hook 'em back to Austin.
UvaldeRadio.net Friday Night Live at Broadway 830 100 East Main Street, downtown Uvalde. That's Morgan Ashley, one called Back to Austin. And Morgan Ashley came back to Uvalde. We love that.
Woohoo!
And performing tonight here at Broadway 830. Showtime is at 7 o'clock. We're running a little bit late, so we'll kind of wrap this up pretty quick. But playing until 10 here on the patio. Come on out here for delicious pizza and cold beer and have a good time. Morgan is spending the night, so maybe you'll, after the show, hang out at the Honey
Yep.
Festival or
Yep.
maybe early in the morning before you leave. There'll be some good stuff going on.
Definitely.
So before we wrap this show up, tell me what's in the future. You got any big shows coming up, and tell us what's going on.
Yeah, we got some fun shows coming up. In July, we're going to be opening for the Ransom Brothers in Fort Worth. So I'm looking forward to that and just focusing on filling the calendar with band shows and writing more songs. Probably getting back into the studio at some point. So
how would you say, as far as songwriting's going, give me as much information about that. How many would you say you've got kind of tucked away in the songwriting locker, or
yeah,
you got a few in the arsenal?
Probably like that I've written in the last couple of months, like 20 songs.
Wow.
So I've been on a roll here.
Yeah.
Here recently.
Just you and your monkey, man. You got
Yeah.
just chickens. It's good. Yeah.
I know. So
Yeah, focus.
It's been pretty awesome.
Well, I'm excited to see what your output is. I'm excited to see how the new direction of Morgan Ashley Music is coming. So the website is MorganAshleyMusic.com? Or is it
Morgan
something-
Ashley Official.
MorganAshleyOfficial.com.
Yep.
And then your Morgan Ashley Music on Facebook, right?
It's Morgan Ashley Official on everything.
That's the address.
Yep.
It just says music on the thing. I
Oh,
think.
yep.
I think
But
so, yeah.
the at handle is
But the
Morgan
end-
Ashley Official.
Exactly. All right.
Yep.
Very good. Just type in Morgan Ashley Music and
Yeah.
official.
It'll come up.
There's another Morgan Ashley that comes up.
Yeah.
I'm like, you're not my friend.
Right.
Go away. But all right. Well, Morgan, it's been great talking to you, and we're looking forward to the show tonight. And again, everybody find her online. Stream the music, Spotify, blah 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 blah. Right.
Yep,
So
absolutely.
check out the videos.
Yes.
And you got a YouTube page up there linked up as well too. And
Yep. So you can find all the links at my website, MorganAshleyOfficial.com.
all right, well, that's going to wrap it up here for Friday Night Live with Morgan Ashley. I'm Robert Miguel. We now resume regular programming. Thank you guys for